Grace and peace to you. I pray that you are doing well. Just really quick, I wanted to share something that was a thought point and a part of my um, meditation on today. So, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. He that have an ear, let him hear. Oftentimes, it is so easy to point the finger or the blame at other people or other things, rather than looking at ourselves in the mirror and really taking a look and doing self inventory. Um, it's so easy. Um, if I could do a demonstration for you, it would be pointing a finger, right? If I point the finger at you, look how many fingers are pointed back at me. Um, so often the reason why we can't grow, the reason why we are waiting for God to move is because we have not yielded, um, because we have excuses, um, because we have not surrendered um, our areas where we are compromised, where we are hurt, um, where we lack understanding. And that's not to say, and does not apply to all experiences and situations. Let me be clear with that. Um, like, we're not talking about, an example would be rape or anything like that. But a lot of times, issues that we have experienced, situations, experiences that we have had, we play a contributing part, right? We are a contributing factor. Whether that is we contributed to it, um, where we have to take some responsibility and accountability, uh, because there's blame to be had on all sides, whether it's willful blindness, right, or ignorance. We have to take accountability, whether it's our response to things. Um, we have to take accountability of that, whether it's triggers because of unhealed areas, whatever that is, we have to take a look at ourselves. I had the opportunity to minister a song called Work on Me by Lisa Noel Smith. And it's a powerful song because it allows us to put the mirror in front of ourselves and take self inventory, right? Look at where we're flawed. Look at where we need help. And when we surrender those areas to the Lord, and you're basically saying to God, here I am. This is the raggedy part of me, right? Here I am. This is the part where I lack understanding, where I don't have wisdom, where I don't have temperance, where I don't have self-control, where I don't have whatever you don't have, right? Don't have patience, lack of love in my responses, triggers, unhealed areas, whatever the thing is. When you yield that and you can lay down in being humble in that area, then the Lord can come in. And sometimes what we're looking for, what we need, is being held up because we haven't surrendered in that area, right? And so while I was looking in retrospect at the year of 2025, which has been a year of personal development. And what I mean by that, and I share that because um, the Lord has blessed us with many opportunities um, for advancement and growth, to be fed uh, spiritually, but personal development is required, right? There's something that you have to do as well. You can't just rely on one thing, um, but you know your needs. But I say that and I share that with you because some of the things that you are looking for, that you're waiting on, or that the Lord has promised, is being held up because of those compromise areas. And until you yield them, and until you be honest with yourself, and until you be honest with God about those areas, you're still going to operate with lack of integrity. You'll still operate flawed. You'll still operate with hurts that you can bleed on other people, right? Because of what you have going on internally. And it comes up in areas where you work, you serve, what's in you comes out of you. And so I share that with you as I was meditating on that. And it was just a part of my prayer points as I was praying today, that as I continue to yield those areas for me, that I would mention that to you, that you would do the same. Because maybe you didn't know, right? And we are helpers one to another. And so maybe the reason why you're not receiving the answer, maybe the reason why you keep hitting a brick wall, maybe the reason why it feels like you keep repeating cycles, maybe the reason why it seems like a glass ceiling that it won't break, it won't budge, is because you gotta take a look at you and your response to things, how you handle things, how you're maneuvering, how you process, how you see things, and what you're putting out. And when you do that and you truly be honest, that you will realize that God can then move in you and work those things in you, because you have been honest and humble enough to yield those areas. And so I pray that that's a blessing to you, as it has been a blessing to me on tonight, or on this morning, this evening, whatever time you're watching this. But I want you to be blessed and to be better, right? The world is a better place and a much more healthier place, because the inhabitants, us, when we do the work, right, it becomes a better place. And so I pray that that is a blessing to you, as it has been a blessing to me. You all have a good night, and I love you. The Lord, He does. He loves you best. Take care.